Good afternoon, Greyhound fans. Welcome to Massey. We're at the Massey Community Center Arena for Game 1 between the Sudbury Greyhounds and Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, and the Sudbury Lady Wolves. These two teams meeting for the first time since the Hounds knocked off the Wolves for the first time this season in the finals of the Snowflake Challenge back in early December in Sudbury. And it's the Lady Wolves on the attack. In the corner, Paquette with the puck for Sudbury. Chips it behind the net. Plaskett chases it there. Stolen from her by Sudbury. Knocked out front, but Layla Perry is there. Puck ends up in the corner. Addison McKay back. Addie brings it around. The boards, gets jammed up. And the Zamboni door, going to be a tripping call against Sudbury, and the Hounds will go to the power play less than a minute in to the first period. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm experimenting with a new headset here today. A lot of noise in the rink. Sudbury's got the tunes rocking, and I think they were a little envious of our entry music the other tournament weekend in the championship game when the Hounds came out to Who Let the Dogs Out. And that inspired our girls to come home with the tournament win. Here's Blake Polinock. She chips it into the corner. Lily Sims chases it there, but Sudbury gets there first. Back to Hemsworth at the point. She takes a shot. That one deflected wide. Finn's got it on the doorstep. Takes a shot to Sims. Scores! Lily Sims gets the Hounds on the board early. So it's a power play goal for the Greyhounds. Lily Sims, and that should be from Lexi Finn and Blake Polinock. And the Hounds are up 1-0. Just over a minute into the game. I think that was about 20 seconds into the power play. And Sims doing the damage as she did in that championship win back in December. Polinock trying to get the puck out. They managed to, just barely. Polinock off the boards. Finn's got it. Puts it back to Polinock. Play is onside, but good job by the Sudbury defender. And now we've got a whistle. And both teams will go for a change. An exuberant crowd here at the Massey Community Center Arena. A bunch of local boys here, and they informed me before the game they're cheering on Sudbury because they're closer. I tried to talk them into cheering on the Hounds, but they were having none of it, so should be a fun atmosphere here for the girls. As Perry goes in behind the net, Zavril tried to hold the blue line. 3 Sudbury players there though, and they get it out. Addie McKay picks it up in the neutral zone, fires it in off of Aislinn Weiser. Perry gets it into the zone, but Smith retreats for Sudbury. Throws it off the end boards. Picked up there by the Wolves. Addie McKay trying to hold the line, disrupts the play, and manages to chip it back towards the Wolves. And here's Smith with the puck for Sudbury. Perry does a good job of knocking the puck to the corner. Throws it up to Aislinn Weiser. She's got room to skate. Going to try to get around the defender who makes a great play, and Sudbury holds it in. That was Kistner for the Wolves making the play on that clearing attempt. And now here's the Sioux getting the puck in. Finn gets her pocket picked by Kistner. And Plaskett going to knock it into the zone, but it's quickly back out. Finn's got it now. Skates with it. Beats one Sudbury player. Throws it at the net. Just skewered wide by the goaltender. I think that's Sienna Crosby trying to get it out front. Sudbury comes away. Lexi Finn checking there. Lucy Webb does a good job stepping up. Hemsworth gets it back out into the neutral zone where Webb gets it to Finn. Finn trying to get it in deep. Can't get it in deep, but there's Crosby now. for the Sioux. Webb tries to hold the line, but here comes Sudbury, just Hemsworth back, and she knocks the puck away and out of the zone. That'll be an offside call on the Wolves. 1-0 your score, 7:36 to go in the first period. Hounds up on top, courtesy of an early power play goal by Lily Sims, who's back on the ice with Blake Polinick and Layla Perry. Lindley Palaya and Addie McKay on defense for the Hounds. Perry's got it now. One defender to beat, but she knocks it to the boards. Perry gets it in behind the net. Sims will chase it there. Cuts off the defender, but she manages to get the puck past her. Addie McKay does a good job stepping up. Sudbury's got the puck, though, behind the net. Perry and Polinick there, but Sudbury manages to get it out of the zone. Nice pass, but picked off by McKay. Sudbury intercepts it in return. Here comes Mercer on a break. Addie McKay with the back check. Gets the puck before she takes the Sudbury player down, so no penalty call there. Sudbury keeps it in at the blue line. McKay there, trying to get it out. Can't get it past the Sudbury defense. Palai picks it up behind the net. She's going to throw it up the boards right onto the stick of Polinick, but skips over her stick. Polinick's second attempt. Davies holding the line there for Sudbury, and that stays onside. But Palaya will jump at the length of the ice, and that will be an icing call against the Greyhounds. 6:28 to go. Hounds still up 1-0. Finn will take the face-off against LaBrosse for Sudbury. Lentane chips it away for the Wolves. Past Hemsworth, but Finn there to back her up. Finn off the boards, still battling to get it out. Sudbury holds the line. Finn fires it down, not going to be enough for icing, so Sudbury will have to retreat. Wolves in behind the net. 2 forecheckers for the Greyhounds. Back in front. Oh, Lucy Labbe bangs at it a couple of times. Hemsworth steps up, and that's off the shin pad of the Sudbury player. Looks like she's a little worse for wear, but then Zarvel does a good job of holding up the Sudbury player. Hemsworth now with the puck. Chips it to Labbe. Can't get to it and get it out. Aislinn Weiser now loses the handle. Labbe tries to get it out. Back to Hemsworth. Fires it off the boards, and that comes out to the middle of the ice. Sudbury's going to pick that off, but Lexi Finn pushes it out, and now it's a foot race. Sault Ste. Marie trying to get a change in, but Lexi Finn on the forecheck. Sienna Crosby hustles in. Change on the back end as well. Then Zavril steps up. Sadie Plaskett in the neutral zone. Layla Perry almost off to the races there, but couldn't get a handle on the puck. Now Plaskett has it in the offensive zone. Tries to get it to the middle. Sudbury defenders there to block that passing attempt. Perry now searching for the puck. Fires it in. That goes off of Plaskett. Back to the blue line. McKay throws it at the net. And that's intercepted, but there's Sienna Crosby to try another whack at it. Addie McKay chips it in. Greyhounds get out of the zone, so the delayed offside waved off. Sudbury trying to clear it now. McKay does a great job from her knees of scooping that puck towards the boards as Sault Ste. Marie was on a change there. Hounds with some pressure in the zone. Not getting a lot in terms of scoring attempts, but keeping the puck in the Sudbury zone. Sienna Crosby forces the play behind the net. Lucy Webb is going to step up at the blue line. She keeps it in, but Sudbury eventually uses their strength to get the puck out. McKay now off the board. Ends up with the puck back on her stick. She goes for a skate. Tips it in off the far boards in front of the Sudbury net, or Sudbury bench. Sudbury now. Pass through the neutral zone. Picked off by Webb. But there's Sudbury. Paquette. She'll get a shot on net here. And Alana Neviu watches that go wide on the far side. Not a lot of action for Neviu so far, but here's Sims with the puck now. She wants to go for a skate. Smith takes that away from her. And now McKay is going to try to take Smith, and she does. She takes her right down, and that's going to be a penalty against Addie McKay, and she dove at the Sudbury player. Pretty clear tripping call there. So the Wolves will go to the power play with 3:26 to go in the first period to try to answer the Hounds' early power play goal. Sims, I think that's Crosby. No, that's Pollonuck. Polaya and Hemsworth out for the Hounds. Some conversation over at the scorer's booth, and that's what's taking time to get this puck dropped. I think they're trying to get the penalty up on the board, but having a little trouble over there. If you're just joining us, Hounds are up 1-0. Lily Sims with the power play goal from Finn and Pollonuck. Just over a minute into the game. And now this will be Sudbury's first power play. Looks like we're having a little trouble on the score clock keeping the penalty time, but they've got it sorted out and we're underway again. Hemsworth chips it back to the blue line, held there by Micheluti. Polaya sweeps that puck to the blue line. Pollock going to try to get it out. She does, right to Sims. And it's a one-on-one there. See if Sims can win the foot race. She doesn't. Sudbury gets there first and knocks it back to the Hounds blue line. Polaya pushes that up. And Pollock gets it into the zone. Throws it towards the net. Sims forechecking. Knocks it to the corner. And the puck comes out, but right to onto the stick of Polaya, who tries to sweep it back into the zone, but intercepted by Sudbury. And they are going to knock that all the way down into the Hounds zone, and that'll be an icing. So the Hounds doing a good job of keeping the pressure on, forcing the icing. They get the face-off down in the Sudbury zone. Right back onto the stick of Hemsworth. She takes a shot through a couple of legs off a skate and just wide. Weezer throws it out front. Sudbury's going to have to cover up there. Hounds with some good pressure. Short-handed. Every shot to the net is an adventure, especially when there's lots of traffic, and that one just steered wide of the Sudbury goal. Plaskett chips it back into the corner. Puck comes out to the blue line. Marsh is there. She's going to knock it down the length of the ice again, and I'm not sure this is going to make it. They signal icing, and it is indeed icing. So a minute killed on this power play, and Sudbury hasn't managed to get it near the Hounds goaltender, Nalana Neviu. I'm not sure Neviu's had a shot yet in this game, actually. One went a little close, but she just watched it go wide. Props to the folks from Indiana tuning in. And Sudbury now wheels back behind their net. Coming out of the zone with the head of steam. Player stays onside. Hemsworth's going to have to defend. She does, knocks that wide. She goes awkwardly into the boards. Sudbury with pressure. Plaskett tries to get it out. Hemsworth steps up, but it's back into the Hounds zone. Comes to the wide side. Weezer throws it down the ice. Good play by her. And on the penalty kill, that is not an icing. Plaskett puts the pressure on. Sudbury tries to throw it up. Puck back to Weezer. She just chips it to the front of the net. She had a little bit more time than she thought she had there, but at any rate, I think we're getting close to the end of this penalty kill for the Hounds, and Sudbury not able to get much pressure. Plaskett steers that back into the neutral zone. And the penalty is over. Hounds are back to full strength, so no damage done on the power play for Sudbury. Puck in the zone. And that draws a host of Sioux Greyhounds. Lucy Webb tries to get it down the ice, but McKay will retreat, take the puck behind her net. Reverses her field to Crosby. Chips it past the Sudbury player. Nobody there, but tipped, and so there will be no icing on that play. Hounds are getting a change in. Sudbury. Leila Perry challenging there, and that's, I believe, the first shot on goal as we approach 30 seconds to go in the first period. Shot to the middle, dangerously. And there's a puck to the middle of the ice. Big save by Neveu. Comes to the middle again. Perry gets it to the corner. What a save by Nalana Neveu. A lot of open net there. Sudbury's got it again. Neveu with another save. She's trying to cover up. It's chaos down by the Sioux Greyhound goal. As the buzzer will go to end the first period. So a little bit of excitement there for Sudbury after not being able to mount much offense for the whole first period. They have a few good chances there in the last 30 seconds, but it's Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds 1, Sudbury Wolves 0, heading to the second period. So as I mentioned early on, these two teams have met. I think this is their 6th meeting this season. Sudbury won the first 4. Those are two in a showcase, I believe, and then 2 more, or 1 in the first showcase, 2 in Blind River in late October, or maybe that was mid-November. I don't know. All the weekends seem to blend together. But two more in Blind River, and then the finals, Sault Ste. Marie finally getting the best of the Wolves and bringing home the hardware from the Sudbury Snowflake Challenge. The Greyhound girls are pretty excited about that win. "11 minutes on the clock to start the second period. Both teams at full strength. And we got buzzer going here. Clock problems again, so we'll have a short delay. We'll have to retake that face-off. And we had trouble starting the clock there. Looks like we got it figured out. And we'll have the puck dropped again. I think the buzzer's going as soon as he hits start on the clock. The buzzer's going, so ref's gonna step into the booth along with Coach Jay Labe. Try to figure this clock situation out. Getting a little crowded over there in the booth. Girls are taking the opportunity to have a little dance party on the ice. Team's going to head to their benches as we try to sort out this clock issue. Good thing we started a couple minutes early. These two teams, of course, will play again, I believe, at 4 o'clock. Quick turnaround before they will face off again for the second game today. Well, the clock moved to 10:59, so maybe it was a problem with the number 11. I'm not sure. They seem relatively confident that they've got this figured out. And we'll see, I guess. So it's 1-0 Sault Ste. Marie. And hopefully we're back underway here. And we are. Clock seems to be ticking down, so we're back. And a puck quickly over the boards. Coach Jay Plaskett with the quick hands over there. Might have to double as the goaltending coach if he keeps that up. So another quick face-off. Lee Pelaya gets the puck out. No offside call there. That was... We don't have any replay here, but I think that would clearly show the puck came out. It does there, so it'll be offside against Sudbury. Quick change by the Hounds. I think just recognizing that the girls have been standing around for a little while, want to get the legs moving. Players battling off the draw. Both of them end up on the ice. No penalty called, and none should. That was a good no call there. Just good battle. And Finn's going to chip it off the boards down the ice. Lucy Labe pursuing and almost picks off that pass, but Sudbury will exit the zone. Lucy Labe steps up. Good job by her to disrupt the breakout by the Wolves. Finn chips it over to Aislinn Weiser. Weiser now. Good job by Smith, but she gets it down into the zone. Sudbury throws it dangerously to the front. Lucy Webb steps up, tries to get it at the net, but not into the corner where Smith gets it. Smith now going to go for a skate. Knocked off her stick by Finn, but she gets it back, throws it at the net, and Alana Nevu steers that wide. Aislinn Weiser battling on the boards for it. She comes away with it. Chips it off the boards, past the defender, and the Hounds have a 3-on-1. Puck to the net, wide, rebound there. Lucy Labe tries to get it back to the net. Finn there too, but puck coming out of the zone now for Sudbury. Webb comes back, Hemsworth moves over, puck goes off her leg and to the end boards. Webb chases it behind the net, throws it up the boards. Crosby there, she's got it. Fumbles with it a little bit, throws it up to Labe. Labe tried to stay onside there, and the puck ended up all the way down into the Sudbury zone. No icing. To the front of the net. Shot just wide. Plaskett with the rebound. She throws it. Nice save by the Sudbury goaltender. Comes across, paddle down, and robs Sadie Plaskett. Hemsworth throws it back in the zone. Sienna Crosby in the zone, so that's going to be an offside as Perry touches it. And the Hounds will have to face off just outside the Sudbury Wolves zone. Plaskett with a good chance there, but the Sudbury goaltender pushing off the far post, comes across, sliding paddle down save. Some conversation here about whether that offside should be all the way down, but they'll have the face-off just outside the Wolves zone. Lantane chips it out for Sudbury. Hounds are offside again. Hemsworth gets it in the neutral zone, fires it off the boards. Wolves pick it up and rifle it down the ice. Zavril there, she turns. Nice pass up to Perry. Off her stick into the Sudbury zone. That's going to be okay. No icing. Plaskett chases it down in the corner. Hops off her stick. Sudbury chips it back to the line. Hemsworth tries to get a shot away at the net. She does. Nice save there. Sienna Crosby on the doorstep for the rebound, but covered up by the Sudbury goaltender. And the score remains 1-0. You'll notice on the board it says 1-0. You may notice that it says 1-0 for the home team. Sudbury is the home team. They've got that backwards. Sault Ste. Marie up 1-0 over the Wolves. Lily Sims with the early goal for the Hounds. So far, that's the only tally. That's still over half a game to go. Sims now with the puck in front of the net. She's battling for it. Wants to get a shot away. She will. And that goes off the Sudbury defender right onto the stick of Pollock. Nice save there off the pad of the Sudbury goalie. Pollock with a good shot there, aiming for that far corner. Sims picks that pass off now. Sudbury will get it out though. Here comes LaBrosse. Hounds retreating. LaBrosse gets the shot away, blocked. Palaya and McKay, I think, both in on that block. Sims going to battle for it in the corner. She picks it up, and she'll skate with it. Chips it off the boards and out. Sims still with the puck. And Blake Pollock offside on the far side of the rink. It was a 3-on-1 there for St. Marie if they could stay on side. Changes by both teams. Barry, Weezer, and Labe now out for the Hounds. Hemsworth and Webb on defense. Weezer has it now. She has a dangerous shot if she can get it away, but that hits Perry in the back of the leg and ends up in the corner. Weezer trying to get it on the half boards. She picks it up, turns, falls. Sudbury now with the puck. Smith wheels around behind the net. There's Labe, gets it to the front. Oh, and Perry not seeing Weezer behind her. Tries to throw that at the net and it goes into the corner. Hounds now pressing. Webb chips it back down. Sudbury having a hard time getting this out of the zone. Kistner with it behind the Wolves net. Here comes Sudbury now. Hemsworth retreating for the Hounds. Webb chips it over to her. She's going to take it behind her net. No, she reverses her field. Comes out. She's still got the puck. She's going to go for a skate. Tips it off the board. Smith keeps it in though, and now Hemsworth is caught on the rush. Webb does a good job keeping that puck in the corner. Hemsworth now battling for it. Perry gets it to Labe. Labe gets it out. Perry's going to pick it up off the boards. Good job by Kistner though to chip that past her. Weezer knocks it back into the Sudbury zone, but they'll clear. Back to Hemsworth. Off the boards. Onto the stick of Smith. Labe now chips it against the boards. Back and forth we go. Smith right onto the stick of Weezer, who steps up. She's going to try to beat the Sudbury defender wide. She does, just throws it at the net, and that's steered wide by the goalie. Sudbury picks it up in the corner. Only Hemsworth back against four Sudbury players breaking out, so she wisely backs off, but Hounds break it up in the neutral zone. Hemsworth now with it on her stick. Off the boards and out. But the Wolves battling hard for it, and they've got it in the neutral zone. Addie McKay now goes for a bit of a skate. Throws it up off the boards. Crosby there. Ends up on Hemsworth's stick. Pressure there, though, by Smith. Hemsworth was looking to go for a change there, but then had to backtrack. So she's at the end of her shift. Good job by McKay stepping up and forcing the Wolves offside. Hemsworth back into her zone, still looking for that change. She's going to skate it a little bit and then throw it hard off the board. She just wants to get off the ice, but not deep enough. And there's a battle for it here on the near boards. McKay. Sudbury picks it up. Hemsworth was able to get off the ice. Zavril replaces her. Backtracks behind her own net. Zavril throws it up the middle of the ice. Blocked there by Sudbury. And now dangerously to the front of the net, but steered wide into the corner. Plaskett battling for it in there. McKay throws it to the corner. Steered up front. Neveu deflects that, ends up on the stick of Paquette, but she's not able to get a quality shot, and the Hounds will clear the zone. Tied back in by Sudbury. Hounds have time. Zavril with the puck. Wolves now back on side. And knocked off her stick and back into the St. Marie zone. Plaskett and McKay. McKay will end up with it. Takes it behind her net. Throws it up the boards to Crosby. Crosby's got it. She's got time. To the middle of the ice to Finn. Just bounces off her stick. And Sudbury breaks that up. Back into the Hound zone. Finn skating with it. Not able to clear, but she eventually gets it out through the neutral zone. Pressure there by Plaskett. She manages to get it down to the middle in the front of the net, but nobody home for the Hounds, and Sudbury skating it out. Davies for the Wolves. Fires it up ice. Steered to the corner by McKay. McKay fires it around the boards. Polnuck will try to pick it up there. Skips past her to the defender. Keeps it in. Still in the zone. McKay now trying to clear. There's too many players on the ice clearly over there for Sudbury, but no call from the referees. And now McKay behind the net for the Hounds. Comes dangerously out front. Shot saved by Nephew, and she covers up. Dangerous play there in front of goaltender Nalana Nephew, but she has been equal to the task on every shot she's faced so far. 2:40 to go in the second period. 1-0 Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. Face off to the right of goaltender Nephew. Marshall tried to fire that on net, but Sault Ste. Marie won the face-off. That skips off the stick of Hemsworth. Perry now gets it. He skates away from a defender and then chips it out into the Sudbury zone. Polnuck pursues. Sims in front. Sudbury reverses their field and has some room on the far side, but Sims now at the puck. Polnuck now. Sudbury does a good job of bottling up the Hounds forwards, and they fire it down the length of the ice. Palaya is going to have to race against Mercer. Might be an icing, but not going to get there. It's waved off at the last minute. And now Sudbury to the front of the net. Weiser chips it to the boards, trying to get it out. They do. Minute 53 to go in the second period. Hounds on a change. Sudbury's got some time. LeBross wheels behind her net and hits the streaking Sudbury player, but Palaya does a good job breaking that up. Weiser had a chance there, but ends up in the feet of the referee. Weiser's got it back on her stick again, battling there in front of the Hounds bench. Lave tries to get it off the Sudbury player, but Hemsworth makes the defensive play and then goes to get it behind the net. She fires it up to Weiser, chips it to Smith. Smith keeps it in for the Wolves. Hemsworth now going to wheel off the boards, but not out. Needs to clear a little harder than that. Held in there. Now it's offside. Hemsworth has time, and that will be an offside call against the Sudbury Wolves. 57.4 seconds remaining in the second period. Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds up 1-0 on the Wolves. Sudbury with a little bit of pressure here late in the second. Let's see if the Hounds can get it to the intermission. Crosby battling for it in front of the Sudbury bench. Referee trying to get out of the way. Two Sudbury players on their knees, and Perry swoops in, picks it up. Nice job there by the defender to step up and make a play. Hounds battling for it again. Perry, number 6 for Sudbury, doing a really good job of stepping out on the Sault Ste. Marie forwards, but the puck in now behind the Sudbury net. Plaskett chasing. Almost picks it off there. McKay does, though. And she tries to make a play at the blue line, falls. So Sault Ste. Marie keeps it in, though. Crosby. McKay there. She keeps it in. Perry trying to get it, but Smith will bring it away. 6 seconds to go. Smith on a break. McKay just knocks that away from her, and the Hounds will take a 1-0 lead into the second intermission. Looked like Sudbury had a chance on the break there, but ran out of clock, and McKay made a nice play to knock it away from Smith. Still a 1-0 game. Hounds hanging on, but Sudbury Lots of chances there in that second period. Goaltender Nalana Neviu has been really good. Both goalies have been really good actually in this game. Sudbury goalie stealing a couple what looked like clear goals for the Hounds. And that's why it's only 1-0. Sudbury goaltender had very little chance on the first Sault Ste. Marie goal. It was a power play goal by Lily Sims. Puck came out to the front. Sue had one whack at it, and then the goaltender was down, and Sims buried in the empty cage. So we got 11 back on the clock here. We'll see if we can manage to get underway without that buzzer going like it did to start the second period. Both goaltenders give the okay. And we're underway without mishaps. Puck to Hemsworth. Chips it off the boards to Crosby. Or Sims, sorry, that is. Hemsworth gets it again. Throws it back up ice into the Sudbury zone where Davies retreats behind her own net. Pollock pressures there, but puck comes up the boards. Sudbury is away. Good job by Finn back checking there. Sudbury throws it in, but Hemsworth picks it up. Loses it behind the net. Throws it off the back of her net and ends up in the corner. Hemsworth's going to end up winning the battle down there, but Sudbury not giving up. To the line, not out. Back behind the net. Zavra will have to retreat there. All the way around. Sudbury throws it out front. Zavra's got it. Got to be careful there. Sudbury gets the shot away. Bouncing puck. Just wide. Finn up to Pollock. Skips over her stick. Davies to the front of the net. And Hemsworth goes over there and chips it past Lantain. Just out of the zone. Pollock tries to get there. Can't. Zavra with the puck now. Turns. She's got a little bit of room, but she will throw it up to Finn. Hemsworth's got it now. She's going to get out of the zone. Chip it past the Sudbury player. Sims has it on her stick. Nice move by Sims. Ends up on the stick of Finn. Shot just wide. Pollock. Finn's got it now. Goaltender out of the net. To the front of the net, but knocked away by the Wolves defender. Good opportunity there for the Hounds to go up 2-0, but not able to capitalize. Hemsworth throws it back at the net, but blocked by Sudbury, and now it's a 3-on-1. Hemsworth trying to get back. Sudbury steps around the Sioux defender. Great job by Neviu just sweeping that puck away into the corner. Finn goes behind the net. Zavro trying to make a play on it there. To the front of the net. Hemsworth knocks it away. Good job by her. And here goes Finn. Skates it out of the zone. It's a 3-on-1 now. Finn stick handling in. Throws it to the net. Off the end board. It's going to come back out. There it is. But Sudbury manages to clear. Sims trying to get back. McKay holding on the line there. Finn has it again for the Hounds. Wolves scrambling to get it out. A couple of good chances for the Sioux. Weezer now with the puck on her stick. Sudbury ends up with it. Nice move there, but Palaya manages to break it up. Weezer now has it on her stick. Gains the zone. Marshall for Sudbury. Smith tripped up there by Perry, but no call on the play. Perry tries the wraparound. That's knocked behind the net. Sudbury trying to clear. Comes all the way back to Palaya. He makes the play, but Sudbury there again. Palaya makes another play, and she's going to throw it in on goal. Oh, and the puck comes out the other side dangerously, but nobody there for the Hounds. Battling in the corner. Perry, puck comes back to McKay. Perry's got it now. Back into the corner. Labe chasing after it. Weezer makes a play on that puck. Past Perry. And here come the Wolves. Mercer for Sudbury. That's two players at the blue line. Mercer steps around one defender. Makes a move. Comes across. Saved by goaltender Nalana Neviu. On the end-to-end rush by the Wolves. And Nephew keeps the lead intact for the Hounds. Face-off won by Sudbury, but skips past both players to the near boards. Polnick battling there. 3 Wolves trying to keep it in. They do. Hemsworth throws it up the side boards, gets to the blue line. Polnick chips it out. She's going to hustle, try to get to it. Interfered there by Davies. No call. Thrown at the net. Saved. Swept aside by the Sudbury goalie. Sims throws it behind the net. Polnick going to get it in the far corner. Throws it out front, but Sudbury picks it off. Now the Sudbury players got it. Coming away with it. Hemsworth going to have to get there. She hustles. Whacks at the stick of the Sudbury player and gets the puck to the boards. Right to the front. Shot! Bender with a good chance there, but wide of the goal. Puck to the blue line. Not out. Davies going to have a chance. She just throws it into the corner. Not able to get a shot away. Sudbury with some pressure now. Puck comes out. Sims has it. And she's going to go for a skate. Lily Sims. She's trying to beat the Sudbury defender, Davies. Davies does a good job getting a body on her. The puck goes harmlessly to the end boards. Back out front. That goes off to Smith. And now here comes Davies for the Wolves. Steps around one defender. Hemsworth, good job there to make the play. And Webb sweeps it away. Perry battling. Ends up back on the stick of Webb. Mercer and Webb now in the corner. Webb works it up. Puck right there. And now picked up by Perry. Perry pass. Good pass to Lucy Lave. And she gets it into the zone, but the Sudbury player steps up, knocks it back to the Hounds blue line. Back and forth through the neutral zone. Ends up with Zen Zavril. Nice pass up to Aislinn Weiser. Off her stick and down the ice. Sudbury retreats. 4:56 to go in the game. Hounds up 1-0. And here comes Sudbury on a break. Marsh to the front. And Sudbury gets it. Lantain goes behind the net. She's going to try to come around the other side. Perry tries to make a play on her, but she's still got it. And there it's at the side of the net. Scramble, tries the wraparound. Zavril does a good job of shutting that down, and Nephew moving side to side, giving Sudbury no chance to sneak that puck in. Zavril now battling in the corner. Perry ends up with it. Up the boards to Weiser. Weiser chips it past the defender on the stick of Perry. Perry gets past the Wolves player, but held up just long enough to let some of her back checkers get back. And now that's going to be offside. Oh, not offside. They're saying McKay held the line there, but Sudbury's got it out now. Marsh trying to advance the puck. Off the back of Labe there. Perry comes to the near boards where Hemsworth will pick it up. She's got a little room. She's going to chip it up. Smith there for Sudbury. Perry scoops it in. And that one, a little bit dangerous as Kistner deflected it. But wide of the Sudbury goal. So we're having to tag up here. And now Hemsworth at the line. Smith skates past her. Plaskett does a good job making the play and stopping that rush. Battle now. Marshall for Sudbury. Hemsworth back checks. Gets a stick on the player. A little bit lucky there. Now the puck comes back to Smith. Smith's going to have a shot. That goes wide. Sudbury with some pressure now. 3:01 to go. Hemsworth takes it away, and she's got room to wheel. Chips it past the Sudbury player. She's going to pick it up here. Steps around Smith. She's got it. She's in on goal. Shot. It's, just saved. The puck was sitting there between the pads of the goalie. Thought maybe it might trickle in there, but good save by the Sudbury goaltender. And a nice end-to-end rush by Kyle Hemsworth. Two minutes, 46 seconds to go in the game. Still just a 1-0 lead for the Hounds. No scoring since just past the first minute into the first period. in a tight battle. Lots of chances for both teams, and now Sudbury trying to get something going here late. See St. Marie keeps it in, gets it deep. Paulina digging for it. Back to Perry, throws it at the net. That's wide. It's going to ring all the way around. Webb's going to try to keep it in on the far side. She does. Sims has it. Sims throws it to the net. There's Paulina. One defender to beat, and that one's going to be covered up by the Sudbury goaltender. And the Hounds with some pressure, but not able to get that insurance goal. Not sure why there's a 2 on the clock. Not sure if that's a mistake. It looks like it reads 2-0, but I'm pretty sure it's only 1-0. I don't think I missed a goal. But at any rate, back underway. Plaskett fires it to the middle of the ice. Weiser there. Mercer trying to beat her. Weiser knocked to the ice. No call. Plaskett shot. Weiser's there. She chips the rebound in. Hazen Weiser. And that's the second goal the Sioux needed. With 1:44 remaining in the game, Aislinn Weiser gets the insurance goal for the Hounds. The 2-0 Hounds, 1:44 to go. Aislinn Weiser from Sadie Plaskett. Now Finn throws it in on net. Weiser still on the ice, in the corner, trying to chip it deep. Battling for it. Finn comes away, throws it backhand to the middle of the ice. Dangerously there. Hemsworth is going to get it on the backhand at the blue line. She's going to try to get it in on goal. Blocked there, comes back out, but Hemsworth throws it back in. Clock hasn't started yet, not sure why, but Sudbury getting a little bit of an extra opportunity here as the clock still hasn't started. Hounds battling away though, and now the clock started. Good 30 seconds extra to play here as the Hounds trying to ice this one. Wolves coming away though. Mercer throws it down the ice. Icing waved off. Hemsworth picks it up, loses it in her feet, and she chips it just past the Wolves. Almost picked off there. Weiser gets it out. Finn forechecking. Wolves. Hemsworth stops that rush. Looks around to see if maybe she picked up a penalty on that one. But she got pucked, so no call. Wolves knock it down the ice. That one will make it way all the way down to goaltender Neveu, and she will freeze it with 50 seconds to go. And I think now they're going to run a little time off, recognizing that maybe they didn't start that right on time in the last start. But at any rate, 47 seconds to go. Puck dropped. Backhand shot, not much on it. And that's knocked away by McKay. McKay to the corner again. Trying to chip it out. Smith there. Labbe is going to have a chance to get it out. She's not able to dig it out of the boards. McKay seeing nothing up that side. Circles around. Off the boards, up to Crosby. 23 seconds, skips past the Sudbury defender. And Smith, Labbe's got an opportunity. Perry now forechecking on Smith. Smith chips it up to LaBrosse. She tries to throw it down the ice, but McKay blocks that one. Sudbury, though, with the puck, 6 seconds to go. And there's a whistle with 3 seconds remaining. There's 2.5 left on the clock. And the Hounds are going to claim this one. And they get the first one here today. We'll be back at 4 o'clock for the conclusion. It's the longest 2.5 seconds in the history of hockey. The referee recognizes it and blows the whistle, and that's the game, folks. Hounds get a win. We'll be back with game 2 from Massey at 4 o'clock. We'll see you then.